following podcast is made by a group of friends that play twice a month. This game is for the fun, and rules will be broken. Jokes will be made, and things will be forgotten, and there are some intense scenes. So, viewer discretion is advised.
Skylar, you're in the driver's seat heading home, roughly 4 a.m., I think, roughly in that area. Stars are out, moon is up, no light other than the very few dotted streetlights along these back roads that took you to the quarry. You're following generally the same path. Obviously it looks a little different now that it's completely dark out and you're going the opposite way. But you're essentially on the outskirts of the suburbs. To your right is like the beginnings of buildings and where people live. To your left is more like patches of forests, patches of ditches and stuff. They're like, this is kind of at the outside of town. You have Sorrow beaten and battered in the front seat, and Darian chilling in the back, probably taking up both seats.
Oh yeah.
As Curtis went home on his own, relatively silent as y'all just processed the night. But then you see something strange on the road ahead of you, in the headlights. A large shape, and as you come closer, you pass a right turn, and you see a fallen tree in the road that wasn't here before.
Uh-oh. God damn it.
Okay, so, like, tree? Tree.
How big is the tree?
Takes up the whole road.
The whole ass road.
We're stopped.
Yes.
Huh. That wasn't
You
here
guys
before,
want to
right?
help me push the tree?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Sorrow is actually not aware of the tree. He's been sitting just staring at his hands.
What are you staring at your hands for?
Dude.
Huh? What?
Tree on the road, we gotta move it.
Why is there a tree on the road?
I examined where the trunk, like, where it would have stood. Was it, like, uprooted? Or was it cut?
It seems like it was cut recently.
Very recently. Like, sawdust or whatever.
Yep, still on the ground.
Okay, so, like, what are the chances we die if we try and move this tree right now?
Slim to none.
High.
Oh.
Why do you think it's high?
Because we just did the thing that the man said not to do.
Oh, it'll be fine.
We just attacked the whole thing. We attacked the hands. We ruined the guy's plans. There's the mafia, and now there's a tree in front of our path, which is coincidence, I guess. But that doesn't make any sense. So,
Is there enough space to go around the tree?
No, but as you're looking at the logistics of how can we get this car around, a familiar white van pull up right behind the car. It seemed it was going quite slow as to not be detected. It's like weirdly slow.
Oh.
But you see that they have parked behind Skylar's car, and the engine turns off, the lights turn off, the doors open.
I locked the doors. My car.
Yeah, you lock the doors.
Okay. I was out of the car.
Yeah, I thought...
You're like, guys.
Get in the car, Darian.
Okay.
Get in the fucking car.
All right, what are we doing?
Hello and welcome to the Dice is a Mimic podcast, Ivywood Incidents, rated 5 stars by the stars themselves.
That's me.
that's so magical.
Last we left off, we had fought a bunch of hands in a quarry. We interrogated the man who we knew the name of now as Randall Leshy about information. We learned that all of this, everything that's happening, all these disappearances, these parties, are being orchestrated by the Mafia, a certain subsection of the Mafia called the Port Mafia within Ivywood. Not sure why, not sure how, or what this all means, but we know that there's a couple of names that were given that are nicknames, title cards, whatever you want to call them, for important members of this, one of them being the Saint, also known as Elaine Beaumere, the pastor, also known as Curtis's father. After fighting their way through some hands and some guards that were not very helpful, Curtis left after hearing this information, running home, and our party had their slow and thoughtful walk back to Skylar's car. They were, thanks to Sorrow's familiar, they were made aware that Elaine Beaumere was watching over them from the advantage point over the quarry as they get into the car and head home. And here we are. A white van parked behind you.
Doors are locked. I'm gonna attempt to bust the fastest Yui
Okay.
past the white van.
That's a lot. Because they parked right behind you. You're going to need to, like, ram into them.
Roll me a d20. This will be a
I
vehicle
don't trust
check.
this.
My first time using a fucking... Oh, fuck yeah. Anything added?
Nope.
18.
18.
Holy
Okay.
shit.
Yeah, you fully reverse. You pull the reverse, you hit it perfectly. to get facing... Where do you want to be facing?
I want to be going back to the quarry.
Okay, so you want to turn and go past the van.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. It's a bit bumpy as you go into someone's lawn, because you're right on the edge of the suburbs.
Mm-hmm.
And you pull that turn, and you see that the door of the van closes, the van turns back on, and as they turn and proceed to follow you.
Can I try to look through the van and see who's driving?
Roll perception.
I will also roll perception.
Let's start off right with a very bad roll.
6. You got a 6.
Very bad roll.
You
I got a
6.
16.
16.
There you go.
After Guardian points it out, you see that the driver is a Goliath who looks very similar.
Uh-oh.
And in the passenger seat is Lane Bowmere, the pastor.
Guys, it's first of all policeman, the Goliath policeman, and then
The Goliath policeman?
Yeah, and then it's the pastor.
Alright, guys, what do we do?
If you trust your mother, then I guess we can go to your mother.
Okay, I guess we'll do that.
How are we
then.
gonna do that?
There's gotta be
roads than one.
There's
I
gotta be
don't
a
know
way.
directions, so don't ask me.
Do we have a? There's probably a map in this car, right?
Anyone else just concerned with the fact that this man can go through like time, space, and become a shadow, but yet he's still chasing us with a car?
Valid. Anyways,
No, that is very true. No, you pose a very good point. However, we have more pressing matters to focus on right this second.
okay, so I'm going to if one of you guys pull up a goggle or something. The maps. Pull up the maps.
I'll pull up the maps, I guess, since I have nothing better to do and I can't contribute to this situation.
I'll just, in combination with the maps and with you living here, you know how to navigate around.
Yeah. I never said I was good with
and
directions,
then
but
we're
I can
gonna
follow.
scream up to my house, like drive up as fast as we can.
Okay, we're gonna need you to make a disadvantage roll then for your car if you're going to be speeding, because you're going faster than you should be.
Can I give her Bardic, since I know
I'll
she's
say
going
yeah.
fast?
Okay.
Yeah,
So how does Bardic work again?
1d6.
1d6.
Let me make sure that I still have one.
Sure.
Why would you check that?
No, I used them all.
Well,
Sorry.
no Bardic.
Okay, so 14.
14.
Okay.
You slow down a little bit as you take some of these turns that you're not as comfortable taking, but you still have a good distance on them as you peeled off. Your car is obviously a lot faster than theirs. They have a dinky van, and you have a preem sports car.
A preem pink
Miata?
sports car.
Yeah, you're top of the line. So you're able to get ahead of them, but they're still on your tail.
So, do I have
Bowie?
a garage? I think I have a garage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I text your mom? Your
Yes.
phone?
Text my mom.
I'm gonna text my dad. We're getting chased by
What do
the
you want?
police and
What do
the
you want me-
pastor.
What do you want me to say?
Just,
What's your background on your phone?
A secret photo you've taken of.
That's what I was thinking.
Sorry.
it might be. It might, okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that it's like a terribly drawn picture that I've done of him.
You see a drawing of yourself as you open the phone.
Do I know it's me?
Do you?
Probably not.
It's definitely got your features, and it's got, like, the blue, but it's also, like, kindergarten level.
Here's the question: how good is the art? Kindergarten level? I go. Are you taking up art? As I open your phone.
While he's doing that, I am gonna text my dad. Getting chased by pastor and police.
Okay, yeah.
No, you can't do. I'm sorry, you can't do anything. But just wanted to update you. Love you. And maybe bye.
You actually get a response from your father saying, it's pretty much like, get out of there safely. Don't attack anyone. I need to talk to you. I'm sorry. It's the final 2 words.
Oh wow. I sent a thumbs up.
What do you? What do you want me to text her?
People are chasing us. Please help. Coming home.
Send.
Yep, it sends. It goes through. You do not receive a response, as it is 4 a.m. So,
I'm going to, when I see my house, like we're coming up on my house, I'm going to press the garage door button.
roughly about when you get halfway into town, as they're not... Actually, I'll roll.
It is 4 a.m.
They are not gaining any speed on you as you navigate the roads. They seem to pull off at one point, and you don't see them anymore when you're, like, in the middle of town.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Okay, so we're still gonna go to my house.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go into the garage, close the garage door,
Okay.
and we're coming in the house.
Okay. You're inside Skylar's house.
All right.
Not the first time for everyone here.
Yeah, that's
Are
me.
my parents awake yet?
Nope, sun's not even up yet.
Okay.
It's a Friday, so no school tomorrow. Or today, technically.
We should be safe. Should be. Okay. Alright. Let's go to my room and debrief. Yeah?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah. Do you have the ball?
I do have the ball.
Let's go.
Let's trauma dump real quick.
Let's trauma dump real quick.
Yeah. You head up to Skylar's room. Pink-ass room.
That is a very big room.
It's like a
I'm
princess lives here.
blinded. I'm blinded. Guys, not gonna lie, can we talk about this in the morning?
What?
I'm tired.
Okay. Alright, you know what? Let's take a
I'm
sleep.
exhausted.
I'm not gonna sleep because I am gonna cry instead. You guys get some good sleep and I'll stand guard and then maybe later on I'll take a nap or something.
Okay, and I immediately fall asleep on the floor.
I
don't need no blanket, no nothing, no pillow. It's like I lay face down on the floor.
Darian is in the middle of your room asleep.
I have been awkwardly standing there, not more awkwardly than I usually am, but I'm beat up and like slightly bloody and shit.
Yeah, your hoodie's got some...
So I'm like
Stuff
looking at my
missing.
hands and arms, and I just look at Skylar and I go, you probably don't have anything for me to wear, but if you do.
Can I look through my closet and see if I've got, like, I don't know, ex-boyfriend hoodies or anything like that?
Do you? It's up to you.
Probably.
Okay, go for it.
You probably would steal that shit. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I probably have them from guys
And
who
it
just have a
absolutely
crush on
fits him.
Oh, yeah.
I know this is awkward and I normally don't ask these things, but can I also borrow your shower?
Yeah, it's attached to the bedroom, so go ahead.
Why?
Because why would I share?
Yeah, why would you share? Totally.
You go in. It is the most pink bedroom. It's the most pink bathroom.
Please tell me it's not carpeted bathroom.
No, not
Okay.
carpeted, but there is a very shag rug in the middle.
Love that.
And it is bright pink, like sparkly shower curtains.
You just hear as I walk in, how's it more pink in here?
And then I'm gonna get you some clothes together, and the only towel I have is also bright pink and
That's
sparkly.
Sorry, doesn't care.
I have probably like a past boyfriend's hoodie, like, you know, the 6th grade boyfriends will last a week. I stole that shit. And I have sweatpants from cheerleading last year that I've outgrown tall wise. I give those to you as well. Brown and blue pants that have the school name on the side of them.
Okay.
I'm sorry, it's all I got.
It's only temporary, so.
Meanwhile, Darian's knocked the fuck out.
Just snoring on the ground.
Sleeping.
A
Snoring.
sleeping king. He goes into the shower, and I look down at Darian, and I check to make sure he's actually sleeping.
No, I'm actually
He's
asleep.
like,
And
dead
I
asleep.
very quickly change, and then check again to make sure he's actually sleeping.
Still
I was
dead asleep.
actually gonna bump Darian originally to tell him to change, but
Nope.
I'm gonna try and see if I can get in contact with my guy, my patron.
how are you going to try that?
The mirror. The last time he talked to me was through the mirror.
Okay. You walk up to the mirror.
Hey man, I could really use some assistance.
You see yourself in the mirror.
I cut myself and put some blood on the mirror.
Holy shit.
oh my god! We need
You
a
see,
warning
like,
scene.
it kind of looks like a portal opening, but it's like, it's when, like, you're calling someone, it's like he's getting connected to the mirror. He's like, "Shit, stop, kid, I'm here."
I need.
That was not necessary.
Look, man. I
Not
said.
yet, at least. We're gonna get there.
I said I needed to talk to you, and you didn't
I'm
come
a
up.
busy man, alright?
Okay, well, you're the one who adopted a teenager.
What?
to
What do you
be
want?
So, do you have any information about why there's a mafia here?
Where?
In where I live?
Where do you live?
This is
Aren't
going
you supposed to
swimmingly.
be an ancient
I
demon?
live in hell.
Do you not know what Ivywood is?
No.
I was about to say he has no idea what's going on.
Nope.
Okay. Is there anything you can do to help me keep my friends from dying from this grown man that's trying to kill us?
No.
I don't know why I bothered.
Listen, I'll get back to you. The connection breaks and, like, the fire goes away from the mirror.
I hate this fucking guy.
Darian's still snoring on the floor. Nothing. He's like drooling on your floor a little bit. I'm so sorry.
Why is there so much water on the floor?
It's not
We are-
that bad.
We are getting... Skylar's freaking out because people are following her home now, or slightly following her home, and it's really getting to her head. She's already not well. She crashes the fuck out. She breaks her mirror.
Yeah, you hear a commotion in the
And
other room as you're taking a shower.
The shower's on, like
Yeah.
heating up. And I was just kind of sitting there looking at the mirror. So I hear that. So I'm gonna pop out of the door pretty quick
And you trip over Darian, and Darian's
and
still
look
asleep.
across the room and look at the mirror.
I am gripping the desk and hyperventilating.
What? I rush over. I look at your hands gripping the desk, and I try to look at you. I assume you're not looking at me.
No.
And I go, okay, what's going on? Was it Darian again? Pretty sure he's sleeping.
Sorry.
He's sleeping.
It's fine. It's fine.
What happened to the mirror?
Things.
Did it say something bad?
The mirror didn't say anything. Well, kind of.
Well, that's concerning that you even said yes.
I contacted my patron, and he's...
You can do that?
Yes, he's not
Wow.
very helpful.
Well, I wouldn't assume he would.
Wait, her hand is bleeding.
I
Probably
forgot about that. I noticed that, and I'm still holding a conversation with you. In the meantime, I'm slowly, I wouldn't say prying your hands off the table, but gently getting you to start removing thyself from the table, from death gripping it. While I have a conversation with you, I will try to wrap your arm in something I can find. Not something stupid.
I'm shaking. I'm crying. I'm very upset about the fact that we're getting in this deep.
Is this you saying this to him? Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Sorrow, just looks and listens and nods.
Today it's gonna...
Oh god. Even in his sleep. I think you're right that we have gone deeper into a pit of craziness that we didn't expect, but that is kind of part, unfortunately, of our current reality. We would still end up in a predicament. We would either end up like Fabian and we would be disappeared, or where we are now, which is trying to figure it out for everyone else. And I think that it's not ideal that we're in this position as the ages that we are, and that the whole community around us feels as though they're not even aware of what's going on.
But I'm starting to think that they are a bigger part of this picture than we think.
I think anyone can be involved at any point.
The fact that the officer is in the car with the man who wants to hurt us tells me that everyone is in on this, and we can't trust anyone but each other.
Well, if TV shows say anything, I mean, the Mafia is bigger than most of them think in the TV shows, usually.
Can we
So
talk
that's-
about this in the morning, please? I've been awake for like 5 minutes.
And I turn around and I look at you on the ground.
Also, can I have a pillow?
I think you should either join the conversation or go back to sleep.
Touche. Can I have a pillow?
I grab a pillow and I whip it at his face so aggressively.
Fair enough.
At this point,
It's
you're
just one of those sequin pillows that smacks you in the face.
Ow, but respected. Anyway, continue.
I throw
sit-
earplugs at him too.
I sit down between the both of you, just crisscross.
I'm laying my head down, but I'm awake.
I think, unfortunately, that anyone can be involved. I don't trust people in general. I have a hard time making connections and keeping myself within those connections. So, not trusting people or trusting myself near people isn't anything new for me. So I always kind of lived always apart from people. And now knowing that there's a reason to be apart from people more than ever, because they could be bad people, doesn't change much of my life. But I can understand you two. You live in a place that's very nice, in a very nice town, very nice school, and now the people that you do live with and exist with are now suddenly changing around you very quickly. There's nothing I can really do, and I can't promise anything because I don't have that ability to make promises happen, but you're not alone, either of you. We're all three of us, or technically Curtis too, but he's kind of in his own pickle at the moment. And we're all being hunted as, no, that doesn't sound great, but we're all there for each other and trying to keep an eye on each other. Hopefully Darian's dad is a good guy.
Oh, yeah.
I hope your mother, and I know you have a mother that would kill anyone in a dime's notice. I mean, literally, you could tell her that I did something and I think she would shoot me on the spot. Mm-hmm. Or Darian.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't do anything.
Now, my fathers aren't as helpful. They're not inclined for this type of stuff. But you have your parents that you can trust. For now, I don't have any reason to believe that they're against you, but I don't know what to do. The only thing we can do is either pursue or give up, but I think we've made our decision by pursuing at the next party. And I think the Pastor's not a big fan of that, and I think he wants to try to silence us or slow us down. But I don't know if we're on the right path, and I don't know what to do or what to say to make things better.
I think that for today we should not leave the house. To be honest with you.
I think you're right.
Well,
It's not like you'll be bored here. I do have a bowling alley in my basement.
You what?
I never went bowling.
It's fun.
I stand up, and as I'm like standing up to go back to the shower room, which is now still heating up, like absolutely on fire, I go, either we stay here and we get weird dreams like we have been, or we go out and get reality. Either or, both are kind of messed up, so.
But at least we're together either way.
I am here to make sure you two are okay.
And I'm here to make sure you two are okay.
Ditto.
I'll give you a blanket if you want it.
Oh, fuck yeah.
You know she has, like, other beds and, like,
Oh, shit, you do? I just assumed, like, this was it.
cots, probably.
Cots, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like the beanbag. I'm gonna take the beanbag.
Damn it. I didn't even notice the beanbag.
I go over to the couch that's in the corner of my room.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I
And,
missed that. Excuse me?
And it's a pull-out. So you get a bed
Futon.
futon type thing.
Oh, my God.
I put out my hand and I grab your arm to look at the bandage I put on, which is just like a fucking towel tied on.
That was soaked in blood.
Yeah, I pull it off and see if it's still bleeding.
Yeah.
I try again. Kind of roll.
She could do it herself.
I know,
You're very, like, she's very good at doing it.
I know, but I try again to help. And I look at it and I go, if this is something for your patron, I don't think me saying consider a different patron is an option for you. But at least consider not doing this.
No, I'm supposed to
Because-
kill small animals, but
Then we can catch you animals.
I have a trap outside.
Then let's use that instead of your own arm.
It's more like an emergency thing.
How much blood do you need at any given time?
I don't think we should be doing any blood at all.
It's
honestly,
it's only
but
if I forget and I get to school and I've got cheerleading and I have to do it
So-
or else I won't be able to cheer properly.
Right, remind me, is it specifically only for cheerleading?
I mean, yeah.
So why on days that possibly you don't do cheerleading,
What if I need to do a backflip?
you can do a backflip?
Yeah.
So the whole thing is just like being perfect at acrobat, like
Wait.
being
wait,
acrobat.
hang on. Let me get this. I'm trying to put pieces together. Are you saying that you have a patron god that gives you the ability to be acrobatic?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no amount of blood should be spilled from your own human body. Elf body.
You don't understand the pressure that I'm under.
I look around your house and I go, I can get a gist, probably.
I'm not politically inclined, so I can't be like my dad.
And I don't think you would want to be.
I don't. I want to be like my mother. She's strong, she's powerful. She's
Kill anyone.
She was the head cheerleader. And
Okay.
she wants me to be the head cheerleader, and I can't.
But where does that get her? She's not a cheerleader anymore.
Yes, but it's just easier for me if I do what she says.
I'm gonna roll something.
Do it.
Go for
Do what
it.
she says, but do it the way you want to do it. But I would recommend that this whole bleeding from your arm thing is not a good way to do it.
I mean, he heals it afterwards.
I don't think he does.
I heal afterwards.
If you need animals, we can get you animals.
I know, but it's just easier to go into a closet and deal with it than to stab a squirrel in the middle of the campus. Especially when I'm supposed to be a bard.
Well, like everything, there's terms and conditions. You find out your terms and conditions with him regarding what is considered a sacrifice. Consider a familiar.
Right.
What'd you roll?
I rolled for insight.
Uh-huh.
Would I pick up that your mother has emotionally manipulated you into pretty much being so desperate?
Probably, because she was very hard on me
What
as
did
a
you
kid.
roll?
15. I get a plus
Yeah.
0, so.
Sorrow is
That is
thinking
definitely a possibility.
Sorrow is thinking that Skylar wants to be this good because her mother has influenced her to be that good. Does that make sense?
I believe the opposite.
Correct.
Yeah.
So sorrow is incorrect.
I
Well,
squint,
Sorrow is really bad at emotions. So
I squint my eyes at you, and I go, okay. That's what you want.
I am
Right.
going to go into the bathroom because the shower is still going and I don't want to waste your water or your money.
Money?
So I'm going to go do that.
Since when do you have to pay for water?
What?
Skylar, sweetie, no. It's poor people things.
Oh, you have to pay for your water at home?
Technically,
No, I'm
my
not
parents do, but like,
I'm
yeah,
not paying for my water.
paying to heat the water.
I'm gonna go in the. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go in the shower.
I'm gonna explain some poor people things to you real quick, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna go in the shower, and I'll be back at one point.
I'm probably gonna be asleep on the pull-out
Yeah,
thing.
okay, we can get a long rest now. Everyone can long rest.
Thank God. My spell
I'm
slots.
just gonna skip.
Yeah, take your fucking shower.
Jesus Christ,
So warm and comfy.
Yeah, I was staring into the mirror for a little bit too long.
That's actually what I was going to do.
Yes.
I was just gonna look at myself, all beat up
yes.
and stuff,
Yeah, no.
weep a little.
Yeah. What's the morning like? Who wakes up first? What's
I probably do wake up first because I was the most exhausted.
I'm gonna wake up either before him or shortly after him.
Okay.
Sorrow is very, very asleep, considering that he got beat the shit up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go see if I can find my mother.
You want me to come with or wait?
Just wait.
Okay.
She is making breakfast.
I
in the kitchen.
In my
I wonder if
guitar
she
very
got
quietly.
the text.
Oh yeah.
Could ask him.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come downstairs and I'm just gonna hug her.
Oh, hi. What was that about last night? You okay?
Yeah, we were coming home, and this white van started following us.
Why were you not?
It's a long story. I just need comfort right now. I'm scared.
Why were you out?
We went to the 24/7 just to get some snacks for our sleepover, and then this white van started following us afterwards, and I drove here because I figured it was safer than anywhere else.
Roll deception.
Don't flounder
You
this.
gotta beat a 14.
14. I got a nat 20.
She seems to believe you, and she pulls you in for a hug and gives you comfort.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah?
Do you think that you could help me learn ways to protect myself?
Isn't that what the school's for?
But, like, I don't know that learning spells to heal people and being bardic is really gonna protect me in the real world. There's a difference between a cave of monsters and man.
Maybe we can start.
Thank you. The boys are upstairs, by the way. They were with me when we went out, so we just came here because we think you're more protective than anyone else.
Aw, thank you.
If a man showed up to hurt us, I think
I'd
that
kill
you
them.
would take them out.
She gives you a little pat on the head and kisses you, and goes back to making breakfast. She seems not too phased by that. A little absent from it.
Hey, a man followed me home. Don't worry, I would have shot them. I would have fucking killed them. Thanks, Mom. I go upstairs and I tell the boys the rundown that we were at the 24/7 getting snacks, and we came here because we thought my mom was the most protective.
Sorrow is still sleeping. There's no way he's waking up at that moment. Unless you wake him.
Yeah, you can wake him up.
I'm gonna wake him up.
I'm just sitting there on the couch strumming my guitar. I'm
I
like,
told
yeah.
my mom that we were going to get snacks, and that's why we were out driving. And some guys tried to follow us.
So why the car's beat up?
Cars not beat up.
It's a little dirty, but
Yeah.
Yeah. Cars get dirty.
Cars get dirty. So yeah, just remember
I'm
that.
really good at lying, so you don't have to worry about me.
That's spooky.
Oh, don't worry, I won't lie to you guys. It's cool.
So, I am a girl, which means I have to get ready, so either close your eyes or go somewhere else.
You said your mom's making breakfast?
Yeah.
And she knows we're here?
Yes.
I'm booking it downstairs. I'm fucking hungry. And Sorrow, you're coming with me! Right? Yeah, you are. I grab
You
your
can
hand.
stay here. I know you're not gonna look.
I just grow.
You need some food in you. Let's go.
What if I just don't eat?
No. You're gonna eat and you're gonna like it.
I'm going to go downstairs,
Mm-hmm.
and I will debate whether I'm eating or not.
Please eat something.
If I
Smells baller.
My mom's a good cook.
Your mother scares me.
That's why you should probably eat the food she makes.
Probably.
Yeah, we're going. Let's go.
yeah, everyone's going down the stairs now?
Yeah, not you. You're getting ready.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's right, you're getting ready. You both go down. Where do you go to the food, or where are we going? What are we
Food.
doing? I'm tempted to make you roll to navigate the house.
Oh, I can.
Okay.
Yeah, what's up?
Just roll a d20.
D20? Sure. 6.
Can I individually roll?
Yes.
Oh, I rolled even worse. Oh, no. It was 10.
Okay, slightly better.
I have an idea.
It's your house. What's the DC to navigate this house for that?
It's a big
I
house.
feel like between the first floor and the second floor, it's not that bad.
Okay.
It's when you start going to, like, the basement
Yeah,
and stuff.
And the third floor.
And the third floor. Yeah, I'm gonna say that it's probably a 10. So he probably hit it, he didn't.
Alright, so you're following Skylar around, hopefully.
Yeah, definitely.
Even though Sarah's never been in this house.
I've been in this house.
Just follow the smell of
I've never been in
pancake.
this house yet.
No.
No.
You're on the
shit.
You
outside
refused to
for the
go in,
party.
yeah.
Yeah.
You said you would wait right there.
That's true. Have I met your mother?
No.
Oh,
I did.
God.
I said the boys are here. She knows who I'm talking about.
Yeah, she's met Darian.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Before you.
you get stuck in the dining room area where you're like, I think this is where the food would be served, right? And you sit at the table for a little bit and wait, and no one comes.
Right.
Until you eventually move on and find the kitchen.
And her mother's there.
Yes.
So what's your mother look like again?
She's a very tall elf woman who is probably an athletic year.
Is she intimidating, technically, naturally?
Depends on how you perceive
Very
women.
strong, very strong presence.
Yeah.
Like, commanding presence.
I don't like adults. They scare me anyway, so...
Yeah.
You're probably slightly intimidated by her because of her sheer
I
stature.
go...
Your
I walk-
last name is Lawson, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mrs. Lawson.
Oh, hello, Darian.
Hi, good to see you again. How's it
I
been?
got food for you.
Oh, thank goodness.
I know it's hard to come by, and she puts it on your plate.
Oh, so Skylar told you. Yeah. Yeah. I do appreciate it, by the way. Don't think it doesn't go unappreciated.
Thank you for helping her in classes.
Oh, absolutely. She's a blast.
And then she turns to you.
Hello, ma'am. I look up.
Roll perception for me.
I look so up. It's not even funny.
Oh, yeah.
Natural 19.
How tall is she compared to me?
Like 5 inches
That's,
taller.
Okay. Yeah.
like 22.
22. You look at her, and you're not really... How would you look at her? Like, where are you looking specifically?
I'm respectful, so in her eyes. Like,
Okay.
to
You
not
see
creep-
her eyes narrow at you in a way that you've seen before. She does not look happy at you. She goes, who are you?
I kind of like sink back a little bit, look puzzled for a split second on my face. I'm Sorrow.
Pleasure to meet you.
To you as well.
Would you like breakfast?
I would love breakfast.
She already gave you yours.
Oh, okay. Right. And I'm scarfing it down. Politely, though.
What's the food? Do I know what it is?
It's eggs and bacon.
I say, yes, please.
Okay. She actually prepares a plate for you rather than putting it like she handed a plate to Darian and put it on the plate. She hand makes the things, puts them on the plate, walks over to you, grips your shoulder, goes down to your ear and whispers, I don't know how you got in this house. If you want to live, you're leaving tonight. And she lets go and stands back up.
You better tell me.
I stand there for a second.
And she puts on a fake smile that you immediately know is fake.
I stand there
And
for a
she
second,
gives a
like
little wave
kind
to
of
Darian.
near Darian, and I like slowly sit up next to Darian, and I look at the eggs.
These are delicious, by the way. These
Thank
are
you.
great.
I try very hard.
No, they're doing great, actually. Look, you run the gym, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, you could run a side gig as
Careful,
a
don't
cook.
kill my own mother.
I've thought about it, you know?
Very talented.
Thank
10
you.
out of 10.
I've had many years to perfect.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm assuming
everything.
that I'm probably down here by now.
Yeah, you can come down by now.
After us
Mom.
wandering
All
around
right.
a little bit, yeah.
So I don't think you've met Sorrow yet. This is my best
Yeah.
friend, Sorrow.
Yeah, just met him. Yeah. Not very talkative.
Yeah, he's kind of quiet.
You look over at me, and I'm like pushing the eggs around.
Dude, are you gonna eat those or like?
No, you can have them.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Are they not good enough for you?
No, they are. I
He doesn't eat much.
I
He
don't
kind of survives off of.
was trying to
Croutons.
be respectful.
Yeah, I can make you a salad if you like croutons.
No, I'm good, thank you.
No, that's totally.
She's
what
beginning to make a salad for you.
That's crazy.
And she puts just a bag of croutons on top and
That's
hands it to you.
insane.
That's.
Yes, this is Sorrow. I think I've told you about him before.
I don't recall.
He's the person.
I'm a person.
Yeah.
I come
He's
up
a
to my
person.
mom and I'm like, he's the one that I have a crush on.
She just gives you a gentle pat on the shoulder.
I sit next to Sorrow.
Does it next to me?
Sorrow's playing with the salad, I guess. He this time he forces himself to eat like a crouton or two because he's fucking shitting himself.
What?
If you go into the mind of Sorrow right now, he's just thinking there. He's like, Do I say something? Do I go up? Do I ask her what she thinks of me? Why would she say something like, what's the point of this?
In the meantime, she's just doing stuff.
What did
She's
I
preparing
do?
her own meal now.
Where does she sit?
She'll sit, I assume, I'm picturing a long table. So you two are like, all three of you are on the same side. She'll just be on the opposite side right in the middle.
Okay. So actually, straight across
From Sorrow.
You, Sorrow.
Oh, wait, she's across from me?
Yeah.
Directly.
I'm looking directly at the salad. I, like, at one point, like, look up at her to see if she's just staring at me.
You catch the occasional glance of her meeting your eyeballs, and every time there's just... They, like, narrow at
It's
you.
malice?
It feels hateful.
Well, damn.
Can I
She racist as fuck.
notice
Huh.
this
Roll
glare?
perception.
Can I
There's
roll,
another one.
can
Would
I
this
roll
be insight?
insight?
You can roll insight.
Yeah, I'll
I was
also
gonna say, since
roll
I'm only
insight.
being
Accosted.
no fucking way.
Mm.
I'm gonna take that as a fucking win. I
What?
rolled a 19 again.
Oh. Sorrow's big day.
We're doing perception,
Sorrow's
right?
big day.
Yeah.
Or insight.
Well, you can do perception just to notice it
20,
first.
not natural.
Okay. Let's get this first.
Oh, natural 20 again, baby.
You-
Cool. Not
Pick
one.
up on her. Yeah, you pick up on it immediately. You notice that she's giving Sorrow side eyes. She's...
Mom?
You don't notice fucking anything.
No.
This food is great.
This food is fucking
You're
phenomenal.
in it.
You-
I'm in it.
are confident without a shadow of doubt, that she does not like you. You cannot tell why.
Mom,
Mm-hmm.
can I talk to you in the kitchen real quick?
We are in the kitchen.
Well, can I talk to you in private real quick?
After breakfast is done, sure.
Okay.
Your men.
Can I have more? Or is it like a self-serve thing, or like...
There's probably some bacon left.
Yes. Oh, your husband, does he need anything? Or is it like a...
No, he hasn't been coming home lately. He's been out
Then-
late at the office.
That hasn't been concerning to you?
No, I know it comes with politics. When I first married him, I thought, it happens.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
I feel like this happens every couple of years, you know?
Yeah, occasionally.
So is it like a... When it comes to politics, right? Like, how long has he been mayor? Do I remember? Would he even care?
Is election season coming up?
I'll say he's been the mayor for like 8 years.
Wow, so like,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's been elected twice.
Oh, okay. Is there term limits?
Nope.
Fair enough. Okay, I'm going over to
I
grab
have a
some
feeling there's
bacon.
just
I'm,
one person
I'm
who
happy
counts.
as a clam. This food is fucking phenomenal. Meanwhile, these two are like having an existential crisis.
I go. I'm going to go outside to enjoy the fresh air.
You should do that. That's a good idea.
I think so.
Oh, I can join you after I eat my bacon.
No, I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I like the outside too. So like, you could have. Yeah, it's,
And once
it's cool.
everyone's done, she collects plates and puts them in the sink and gets to work.
Thank you, Mrs. Lawson.
So, Mom,
Where do you send me?
can you go outside with him too?
Sure.
Just want to have a private chat.
Yes. Sorrow. Guy hang out.
You come out. I've been out there for just a little bit longer than you until she sends you out.
Yeah.
You just see me pacing back and forth.
Dude, there's not that much space. What's going on?
I'm just thinking
Oh, what are you thinking about?
stuff.
Oh, do you want to share?
Not at the moment.
Oh, okay. I can just sit here. Then, yeah.
What's your problem with Sorrow?
What's my problem?
Yeah, you were glaring at him and you
You
made
let a
him feel really.
Demon into our house.
He's not a demon. He's just a tiefling.
No, I'm not talking about what he is. I mean what's inside of him.
He's a tiefling.
No, honey. His soul.
He is
There's
the
two
most.
in him.
He's the most gentle being I've ever met in my entire life.
And that's how they get you.
Mom, really?
Yes.
Really? You think that there's a demon in
I
Sorrow?
don't think I know, honey.
How do you know?
I set up the defenses for this house.
You are an elf. How do you know these things?
What does me being an elf have to do with anything, honey?
Mom, there's something I need to tell you.
On top of your crush being a two-souled demon?
Mom, I found a book in your library.
Why would you go in my library?
I was just curious. Why do you have a book on ancient magic and summoning demons? What is the reason?
She sits down and, like, gestures for you to come over. She, like, stops doing the dishes, dries her hands off and stuff. She goes, I wanted to wait until you were at least done with school, until I told you this. But I guess you're forcing my hand now. I don't care about cheerleading, honey. It's for the athletics. I care about the school you're going to. Because I was an adventurer like you. Well, you're going to be. But I'm not going to live forever. I can't save all these people every day on my own. I need someone to take my mantle when I'm gone. I don't know how much time I have left from a combat perspective. I know I'm going to live for a long time, but I don't know when I'm going to die. I know that's a lot to put on you, but I know you're strong enough for it.
I'm trying to decide if I should tell her about my patron. Mom, I don't know how to tell you this, but I read part of that book.
Which one?
The one that makes me a really good cheerleader.
What does that mean?
I may have made a deal
Which one was it?
to be really good at acrobatics.
Oh, which demon? Which devil?
I don't remember his name.
Okay, I'll go get the book and we'll figure this out.
I just wanted to, I
Have fun with your friend. I don't want to bog things down for you. Go have fun with your friends today. I'll figure it out.
Is there anything you can do to... Look, Sorrow is a really good person.
I don't think so.
He really is.
I don't think so.
Mom.
Yeah.
He has saved my life more times than you will ever know.
And how many times has your patron saved you?
None. Not once. He's helped me through cheerleading.
Yeah, there we go.
Because I can't do a backflip properly.
And what's the price?
I have to kill animals.
There you go. Yeah, it's always something.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's always something.
Sorrow doesn't ask for anything.
Not yet.
He won't. Sorrow can't even handle being given food. Or money. Or anything. He won't accept anything. He wouldn't accept a bed last night. He wouldn't accept the carpet. I had to force him to sleep in a beanbag chair.
Well, I forbid him from ever stepping foot here again.
That's unfortunate, because I'm going to marry him someday.
I can't let that happen.
Well, I guess we'll come to that impasse when we get there.
I guess so. She gives you a little pat on the head and goes back to what she was doing.
Outside. We'll do a different scenario outside.
Yeah.
During this period, at one point, Sorrow goes, is Dorian sitting or standing?
I'm sitting. Just like crisscross
I
with
look
my
at
guitar.
I assume you've been just watching me pace.
Yeah,
I
just
stop and I look at you and I go, have you ever had anyone look at you and they immediately hate you for just existing?
Oh, nah. Everyone loves me. But I can understand in this situation, I know where you're coming from.
I have a lot of people that look at me with malice almost immediately.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what I do or what I say or how I look. For some reason, everyone I find, no matter where I go, someone has a reason to hate me. And normally people just blatantly hate me or I have to make friends, which I try to avoid.
Right. But you're kind of failing at right now because you have two good friends, but yeah.
Yes. I know you don't experience the hate from just people just randomly.
Oh, I do.
You just said you didn't.
Occasionally. I just ignore it. Or pretend it doesn't exist.
But what if it's constant?
That I don't get.
Should I start questioning if it's just me?
Okay, how do I put this gently? People are not great towards tieflings. In general. Right? That's pretty much, I think, what it comes down to. People are just assholes, for lack of a better term.
But I can't assume that it's because I'm a tiefling. I have always thought that. But
right.
There's Nick, is his name? Is he a tiefling? Yeah. There's Nick, he's popular, people love him.
I disagree with that, but, I understand where you're coming from.
And it's not just kids, it's not people our age, it's also adults.
Mm-hmm. Man, people are... Dude, I don't want to explain racism to you, but, I will if I have to.
We're getting deep.
I know what racism is.
Right.
But I can't believe that it has to do with what I am, because there are other people like me.
You don't think they receive the same amount of hate?
Not when they're, leaders of groups and stuff.
Have you ever seen one as a leader?
What's Nick do?
He's a bully.
He's just a loner that's a part of the Dante's team.
He's part of the team. Nick
is
part of the team.
Yeah.
So are you.
With just you two, yeah.
And Curtis.
Oh, yeah, Curtis.
I always forget about Curtis.
Yeah, and
I wish I could.
feel like I'm always the subject of bullying for no reason. That's just what I'm
I
getting
think
at
people
here.
perceive you as weak. You are very
Yeah,
short
I know.
and baggy clothing, very loner type.
I know.
Very easy target.
That's not what I'm trying to do.
I know.
I'm trying my best to stay quiet, but people seem to just want to come after me.
Because they go after the perceivedly weak ones, man. Believe me, I went
try
through
to
a
stay
lot
invisible.
of shit. No.
And people still purposely hunt me down.
That's like the worst thing you can do. You want to know the hard truth? You gotta start making a positive impact on people's lives.
I don't trust myself near people.
Maybe start with that.
It will never happen.
Why?
Every time I make a relationship with friends or people, it always breaks.
What about your fathers?
I worry too that some point they might also want to change their mind.
I've seen fatherly love. I've experienced fatherly love. No, I've seen the way that they look at you, treat you. I've been living with you for the past month, more or less. I see it. And as far as friends, I know Skylar would die for you. I put my body on the line for you. I trust you, care about you, and your well-being.
That's what scares me.
That other people care.
I don't want people putting themselves out of their way to protect me. I don't need that.
Well, that's because they cherish you.
I know, but I don't want to be.
Why?
Because I don't need that. Because usually the
There's
people
this-
that do that are usually the people that get hurt in my life.
I mean, I've taken some blows. Like, I'm mad chillin'. Like, you're... Like, I know it's only, been, a month and a half that we've known each other, right? But a lot has happened. A lot. Way more than the average 15 and 16-year-old should probably experience in their lives.
I would agree.
And there is a level of trust that not a lot of people have with each other. I'm just asking for a while longer. Just roll with it. For once, don't have this expectation. Just experience.
It's kind of hard to trust people right now.
That I also understand. Because, the Goliath thing really threw me the fuck off. He was in my backyard.
I'm always wary of who I can trust, and I've always have.
Skylar.
And I recommend you do the same thing.
I don't trust everyone I meet, but I expect there to be decency. Then again, I don't really know too many adults other than the ones that have been, fucked up in some capacity. Kurt's dad, all the henchmen, the guy with the funny little glasses that was rolled over my hands. But when it comes to people my age, our age, I just live by that golden rule, Treat others the way you'd want to be treated. That doesn't apply to Curtis, though. Fuck that guy. Don't tell him I said that. I actually respect the dude. Yeah, you can come out whenever you want.
I come through the door angry as fuck.
Oh, someone's blown off steam. What's up? Deep breaths. I didn't
Okay.
know the bacon was that spicy for you.
No. Just familial things.
Oh, is everything okay?
Can we talk?
I guess.
Darian can also talk.
I'm not good at talking, but sure.
I found
We
out
were
why
having a
your
great
mother-
talk.
I found out why my mother is being.
She's doing this for Darian.
Yeah, he can be here. I figured out why she's being a bitch towards you.
Oh, good. I'm happy that someone else figured that out.
Apparently.
Oh, she was being a bitch?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
I'm
a really
sorry.
strong term, though.
Sorry. Apparently, she can see 2 demons inside of you.
What?
Oh, like the thing I saw. With my
What?
glasses.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what does that mean?
I don't know.
You got, anxiety. A lot of it. And I think it's manifesting
No. She
into, a physical
says
being
that
that follows you around.
She says that there is actual demons inside of you, and she seems to think that you're gonna want something from me someday. And I told her to shove it, And not to talk about my best friend that way.
I thought I was your best friend. But
You're
okay.
also my best friend.
Fuck yeah.
But everyone loves you, Darian.
Yeah, everyone does. I mean, now's not the time.
I don't know what that means, though. Like, I don't... Like, obviously I'm a demon.
She says that she was an adventurer and she knows what that looks like, or she put the security on this house and she... Apparently it's supposed to protect
Did she
against
se-
demons.
Did she sense anything on me?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's just poor.
You know, I've been getting that a lot recently. I just figured I'd just, like, roll with it. Like, free food, shit like that. Like, yeah, hell yeah. At this point, fuck it. Fuck it, man.
Ball.
I'm poor. I'm dirty, I'm poor, I'm stinky. All of it. But continue.
Yeah, so let's get out of here.
If I have a demon inside of me, why is the first response to get away from me?
She doesn't want to get away from you.
She wanted me away from her. Instead of like, hey, kid, you got some problems. Let me help you.
Well, I mean, she had the same
So
reaction.
much for an adventurer.
She also said the same thing about me having a patron that was a demon. I told her that, too. If she wants to
Oh, boy.
start beef with you, she can have beef with me, too.
Well, that's silly.
Now I kind of feel bad for not having any demons. I feel like I'm being
We'll
left
get
out.
you a demon, it's fine.
Oh, okay. I'm not actually sure I want that. But, like...
I mean,
it was like a
Sorrow's got one to spare.
I mean, it's like a metaphor thing. Like,
Sorrow's trying to keep it cool. He's panicking. He's absolutely fucking panicking.
I would realize at this point.
I'm gonna give you
Yeah.
a hug.
Yeah, group hug.
Just shaking.
Aw,
It's okay.
Tiny little guy shaking.
it's okay, big cat.
We know
You
that
got
we know that you're not harmful.
Yeah,
We know that you're not gonna do anything.
at least to us.
I know that you're safe.
Trusts can be broken.
Nope, I'm not breaking that. Yep.
You're not going to break it. Oh.
Are you gonna break it?
Sorrow, we love you, we trust you, and we know that you're a safe person.
You shouldn't do that.
I do.
I'm gonna do that.
I would take your other hand if it wasn't like overstepping a boundary.
Alright, let's get in my car. Let's go
What
somewhere.
are we doing?
I don't know, we're going somewhere.
What, you can't just come outside and tell me I have a demon and then be like, oh, let's
Well,
go.
you want to get it checked out?
Your father's back.
Hmm?
Your father's back.
My father's back.
Yeah.
Let's go.
What the fuck? When did he do that?
He's back. I'll say, yeah, he texted you. He's like, yeah, I'm home.
Oh my
Let's
god!
go.
Come
God.
as soon as you can.
To Darian.
Yeah, yeah.
go to
No, that yeah. Darian, my place. Darian, I'm Darian. Let's go.
Alright, let's go. You got the ball?
I got the orb.
Good. I'm assuming they just took all their stuff and like,
Yeah. Gathered my things.
All right.
I said, bye, Mrs. Lawson.
Bye.
It's good seeing you again.
I
Keep
look
up the
at
good
her
work.
and I go, I'm sorry.
She goes back to what she was doing.
I get in the car.
Are we driving? I thought we were just walking.
Or
yeah, are you
walking.
walking or
We'll,
driving?
we'll walk because I don't technically have my license.
That's
Yeah, you think
a car.
I think a 25-ish minute walk.
Yeah.
It's breezy. Fall. Leaves are starting to come down. It's nice outside. Cloudy.
little
You walk
windy.
up to Darian's abode.
Yeah.
Knock on the door, I guess.
Oh wait.
Knockety knock knock.
Yeah, knockety knock knock. I say out loud once again.
Your father opens the door, visibly very tired.
I go in and I hug him.
He gives you a hug back, and he sees your friends. I assume you're both out there.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, are you hanging out?
Not really. We were just like. Not really. Like, yeah. If you want to talk, we can talk.
Okay, are they gonna be
Please.
okay?
Yeah.
He like does a little wave and closes the door on you two.
Before he does,
Yeah.
he's like 1 second, and then as he's closing the door.
Yeah, as if we're not part of this either.
The door is already closed.
As he's closing, I just go that. Yeah, 1 second, just father, son. Time.
Yeah, he pulls you in for a deeper hug. And
Yeah.
he goes, I'm so sorry. You remember when I first got you your guitar?
Yeah.
You were so happy.
Mm-hmm.
I would said that would never happen. We don't have the money.
Mm-hmm. I remember.
And then we had the money.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was the drum kit.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was a bass for Fabian and the keyboard, the computer, the software. We don't have that money, Darian.
What?
That isn't my money.
What?
The jobs I do don't make that much. I have a deal with them to not step on their toes. And I just learned about their connections, and I can't help you. And if I can't help you, I don't want you involved with it.
Dad, Fabian's still missing. I have to.
I know, but there's nothing I can do.
You don't have to be involved.
I don't want you to get hurt.
I'm gonna take care of myself.
I can't lose you too.
So, let me get this. You made a deal with the Mafia.
Yeah, look, okay, so the cops here don't do anything. Ever.
Right.
Obviously, it's because they're in their pockets.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought I was better than that. I'll move to the city, I'll take them on myself.
Mm-hmm.
But that just means if you move to the city, they'll pay a higher price to make you stop. And it was a price I couldn't refuse.
Dad. There's no way we can face him.
No.
Not a one.
No.
I mean, we already uncovered the identity of one of the major members of the Mafia here. Like, we have
I've
to
met
keep
them
going.
before. I know who they are.
Of the port?
Of the port? No. I don't know the port, but I know the city.
Unless they care of the port.
No. No.
They don't know you're connected. They don't know that you're
They
connected.
know you're my son.
Yeah, and
I don't want you getting hurt.
I've been doing just fine. I got this orb. I hold out the orb.
What is that?
Oh, it's an orb that makes you feel really good. It like makes you think like you're awesome. I was at a rave. That's where I learned about the Mafia.
Okay, yeah.
And then remember how Skylar or one of us texted you that we were being chased?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like the pastor. And
Oh.
the cop that was here.
Well, I'm glad you didn't do anything then, right?
We just kind of drove away.
Okay, good.
And then we sent this one guy with weird, funky glasses. I forget his name. We had him for information. We learned some
Okay,
information.
as long as no one was hurt.
Yeah, he got away, but like, Dad, how do I say this lightly? We killed bad people.
Oh, no.
There was like henchmen.
Maybe they won't. Yeah, maybe I'll probably get a call, and I'll have to talk about it. But just don't do it. Don't do it anymore. Just go to school. Mind your business. I'm sorry.
I can't lie to you, Dad. It's physically impossible for me because of this stupid hair, right?
Yeah.
I have to be. It's the right thing to do, and I know that you're in neck deep. I'm not.
So don't get there. Don't be me.
Won't. You think I'm taking bribes? I work.
Okay.
I work for a living.
Deserved, I guess.
I work for a living now. Oh, I got a job.
You got a job?
Yeah.
Where are you working?
Witching Kitchen.
Oh, cool.
Just
Yeah,
part-time.
That's nice place, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Proud of you.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
I made
You
some
couldn't-
decent money.
But I'm back now, by the way, so you can, like, don't have to live with sorrow now.
Right. I
Yeah.
was gonna after this
So-
thing. I was gonna like.
Yeah,
go.
whatever. I know it's the weekend. You guys can hang out. I don't want to.
No, it's okay.
Just- Don't.
What
Please.
do I tell them?
I don't know.
Dad, I love you,
I love you too.
but I know you. This is what if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have thrown yourself in that deep. So let me make it up to you.
This isn't your fault. I don't want you to think that.
Yeah, well,
Just because I'm doing it for you doesn't mean it's your fault. I chose to do this.
and I'm still choosing to stand up. No matter what, I'll still be like you.
Okay.
But all the really, really good parts.
He takes off his tie and wraps it around your fist and like ties it into like a thing. He's like, this hurts people really bad, so
This hurts people. Really
yeah, if you really need it, just one time use though.
One time, like,
One time use. I got a lot
Ever?
of them. Please don't use this until you need it.
sure.
Yeah.
And
Then he unties it out of your hand and then puts it into your pocket of your
Okay.
flannel.
yeah, it's really tacky on me, but like, sure.
Yeah, it's look. I didn't get to choose how they looked. I just chose the enchantment.
Fair enough. Wait, what other ones do you have? I'm just curious now.
There's some. It's mainly for like surveillance, like little hidden camera kind of thing.
Okay.
But some of them have like compounded spells like locked into the fabric. So when
what's
you
this
activate it, that's like a couple of fireballs.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Fireballs?
you connect with someone and fireballs on them.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah, I don't know how many. It was a really sketchy place in the city, but I was like, they're cheap.
Oh, boy.
Sounds like we need to go.
So it's only ever once.
Once, and it's gone.
I hope you can trust me.
Of course I do.
And trust me enough to do the right thing.
I do. He gives you a kiss on the forehead and lets you go.
I turn to open the door, but I immediately turn right back and give him one more big hug.
Oh, yeah. He gives you a hug.
My ear is against that door. It
So
is.
You heard
You open the door, Skylar slightly falls in.
Oh, hi.
Hey.
Hi. How much could I possibly have heard?
Roll perception.
Will this be investigation?
Investigation, yeah, sure. Investigation.
You motherfucker. How dare you?
I'm sorry.
Stop saying shit.
Were you listening at all?
No, 5.
5. It was hard to hear.
There's a door in between us.
I have been standing there awkwardly, just staring at the ground, playing with a rock.
How long did this conversation go on for?
Like 5 minutes.
5 minutes, okay.
I'm like kicking a rock on the ground.
Yeah. But yeah, open the door, you kind of stumble in. You see my dad fucking exhausted.
Closing the door and locking it.
So, what'd you guys talk about?
We'll talk about it in a bit. I need to grab my stuff from Sorrows.
Okay. Let's go over to Sorrows.
Yeah.
Yeah, you grab your stuff from Sorrow.
You grab basically all the heavy stuff. I will grab Bowie in his carrier.
Alright.
And his food.
And I will stand here and look pretty.
Sorrow's
Yeah.
father say goodbye to you, give
Yeah,
you
of course.
hugs, and say,
Yeah.
so happy to have you anytime
Yeah.
you need it.
Yeah, absolutely. Feelings mutual.
Yeah.
Like, I know where to go to if I can't,
If you need anything at all, we'll be here for you.
Right. I
your
got
dad
3
gets
dads
kidnapped.
now.
If your dad gets kidnapped by the mafia, you.
Yeah, back home. What do we do now, gang? I'm getting all my stuff, like, unpacked and shit.
Yeah, you can talk about what just happened if you want.
So my dad got in with the mob.
Are you
What?
shitting me?
So, like, all of the money that he used on, like, things to own has been from the mafia.
How the fuck? How do you fuck up that bad?
I don't know.
No
He
offense
did
to your
it-
father.
He did it for me.
Do you? You told him to. get
I
money
didn't
from the
tell
mafia?
him.
Has he
I didn't-
considered maybe a
I-
better job
I
choice? He's
didn't-
like,
I
damn, I
didn't-
want to buy a guitar.
He
How?
Do you
how?
know? You know?
How is he involved?
Taking money to not do anything.
Maybe I'm just not poor enough to understand. Okay? But I feel like if I was on real hard times and I came down between food and a guitar, I wouldn't make a deal with the mafia. I don't know.
I understand both of your frustration. And I understand if this severely damages our relationship.
Absolutely not. It damages my relationship with your father. I'm gonna kick his ass.
Don't do that.
How much AC does a door have?
Not a lot.
Okay. I rolled a 17
Uh-huh.
to punch through a door.
Yeah, you punch through Darian's bedroom door?
Which would be the bed door to the basement.
Yeah.
Or a wall. How about that?
Oh, yeah, if
Oh,
you're actually
sure.
in, you'd like punch through like a closet door in his
Okay,
room.
I'll do that.
Dude, my closet.
I pulled my hand out, which is now splintered.
Oh.
And I go, I'm sorry, you want me to understand that your dad has been working with the mob secretly, and you know your friends have been banished to wherever the heck they went, and you're gonna just willingly sit here and understand that? You're just gonna be fine with that?
It doesn't sit well, but it's the cards that I've been given.
It doesn't sit well.
No!
Your father's turned against you.
Not against me.
Yes, he has.
No.
Doesn't matter how much money he puts into your house or you. He willingly is sacrificing kids. Kids that he wanted to protect originally.
I don't think he's the one doing it.
Guilty by association.
That could have easily been you over Fabian, and what would he have done? He would have went, oh, sorry, Daddy Mafia, and folded again. Now he's childless, but there's nothing he can do, because he's balls deep in the Mafia's pocket.
Darian is just sitting there. Like, no words.
I hug Darian,
Oh.
and I'm like, we're your family now.
He is still my family.
For now.
Do
Until-
not do a thing.
I'm not gonna do anything to him. I don't have to. The Mafia is gonna take care of him.
At that point, like, Darian starts, like, sobbing when you say that.
I'm hugging you tighter, and I'm
Don't-
petting you, and I'm trying to make you feel better.
And I pull away, like, don't touch me right now. I'm sorry. I need you both to leave. I need space.
Alright. You have your fucking space. And I leave.
Sara's standing at the staircase.
Like at the bottom?
Yeah. Like, you're in your room, essentially,
Mhm.
right? He's whispering... He's counting again, from 1 to 10 repeatedly.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, I'm not angry with you. My anger is misguided if it's put upon you, because it's not your fault. I'm more frustrated by the fact that someone's own father, who is supposed to protect people, has turned against not the people that he just protects, but like his own son for money. I'm not mad with you, Darian. I can't be mad with you because you're my friend and we're going to keep it that way. I look at your door that I punched through and I go, I don't know what you want me to do. I want to solve the same problem you have, which is where people are going, what's happening to kids, why is there a mafia? And now we have your father, who's somehow related in sort of ways. My assumption is he won't tell you anything if he's getting paid for it.
That's it. He just can't tell me anything. He can't help anymore. I can do my own thing. And I plan to.
I don't doubt that.
I just... Like I said, I need some space. But thank you.
I look at the ground, and then I look at your hole in the wall.
Don't worry about it. I see you nose like that. It's fine. It's okay.
I will somehow fix your door.
Don't worry about it. It looks better with a hole anyway. Needed a window.
That's not how doors work.
Sure. Before you go, I give you a hug. And I go, thanks for actually staying and listening.
I'm trying my best to understand stuff.
Sorry.
I think Skylar means the same thing. She's scared. I mean, her mother just admitted to her that her whole life existing was more for adventuring than anything, and that Skylar has, no offense, wasted her time with making a patron to be an acrobatics master. So she's going through that. Plus knowing that her friend has 2 demons.
Yeah.
And knowing that her other friend's father has turned against our hopes and dreams and helping people. So I don't think Skylar is angry with you. She just doesn't know what to do.
I think that too. I'll talk to her then. But for now, just, once again, just some space. But like I said, thank you.
I go upstairs.
Yeah.
I follow Skylar wherever the hell she went.
Yeah, where'd you go, Skylar?
Skylar's long gone.
Oh,
Skylar's booking it straight towards the woods.
okay. Oh, you don't see Skylar. You leave the house. No Skylar.
I like scan really quickly in hopes to see something moving.
She's gone.
Can I just ring her?
I answer my phone. I slow down and I answer my phone.
Hello?
Yes.
What? Where'd you go?
I'm going to the woods.
What? Why?
I need to shoot something.
With the guns that you have?
We're gonna figure out how to use them. Well, I'm gonna figure out how to use them. I'm gonna shoot a tree a bunch of times, because I'm filled with so much rage. Can't trust my mother, because she can't back the person that I love. I can't trust Darian, because his father is part of the Mafia. You are all I have left to trust.
I think we can trust Darian.
I don't know that I can.
I think Darian we can. Because it's not Darian that has the problems, it's his father. And his
How do we know that his love for his father is not going to get in the way later if he is part of the Mafia and we have to do something? How do we know that he isn't a member of the Mafia?
Who, Darian?
No, his dad.
He works for the Mafia from the sounds of it.
Yeah, how do we know that we're not going to have to stand up against his father at one point? Who do you think he's going to choose in that case, in that scenario?
Sometimes we make hard decisions,
And sometimes you can't make decisions, so you let other people make decisions for you. We have a team, and we have 3 brains, one of which is having an issue between morality of faith in his father. The other 2, not as much. Darian is not a bad person.
I know Darian's not a bad person. I know he's not a bad person, but I know that he loves his family. He doesn't have a lot of it. And I know that he cares about him. But I don't know that I can trust if in a battle between us and his father, or us and his father and whoever else works for... How many people work for them? How do I know my own father doesn't work for them? How do I know my mother doesn't work for them? How do I know that your parents don't work for them? God, at this point, how do I know the entire town, including you two, don't work for them?
I can tell you I don't. I don't even know where I am half the time. I don't even know what street I'm on, actually, currently. I'm just walking down the street. I don't know anything about myself. I don't know much about my own needs and wants. I care more about everyone else's needs and wants. So, I don't know if you want to take my word for it, but I am just as confused as you are. And I don't know who to trust either. But we have to make trusts at one point. We have to trust someone. That's what Darian said. And I want to trust you and Darian.
I trust you and Darian. I'm just scared.
I think we all are, and there's nothing we can really do about it except for, like I said to Darian, either pursue it or leave it be. But I know that Darian's too headstrong, and so are you. And I'm here to make sure you two are safe.
I'll see you soon.
Okay.
I hang up and I start walking back towards where Sorrow is. I'm going to, as I'm walking back to Sorrow, I'm going to send a text to Darian. I love you. I freaked out. It's not towards you.
I see that it pops up on my phone, and I just can't respond. I can't even look at it.
Left undelivered.
I get filled with rage again.
Okay.
I would say leave him be.
I guess so.
For now.
We'll see how long.
He'll come around.
Sure.
He always does.
Other people haven't.
Huh?
People from my past. Old friends.
Darian's different. I don't think Darian will stay mad with you forever. Now the question is, well, not a question, but you need to forgive him too if there's any forgiveness that you need to give him. Remember, he's not the problem. He didn't do anything.
I know he's not the problem. It's just hurts, man. You put all your trust into someone, and it feels like they break that. It hurts.
That's why I have a hard time trusting people, but I also have a hard time letting people trust me.
I trust you.
And hopefully I don't break that.
I can't imagine you doing that.
I can. I usually do by accident.
I don't think you would. It'd take a lot to break my trust right now, especially from you. So, apparently, you have 2 souls. Yours and the demon in you.
Yeah. Try not to think about that.
Want to see if we can exercise it?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Why?
Don't you think something would have already have done that already?
Why would someone exercise you if they didn't know?
I mean, valid.
How do they know that you don't have it in there willingly? That is a thing now.
I don't think it works the same way.
Well, we can always try, if you want to get rid of it.
I want to know what it is.
I wonder if we can tap into it.
I've tried.
So you do know about it.
Well, no. I've tried to figure out what's wrong with me.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like your anxiety, or?
Yeah, essentially.
So why? Well, anyone can have anxiety. It doesn't necessarily mean that there's a demon in there.
That's why I'm trying not to think about it. I feel as though it's just severe amounts of anxiety, and that's just the reality I live in.
So I gotta ask. You keep saying that you're a wizard, but you were throwing down awfully hard for a wizard.
Yeah, I'm a wizard.
Sorrow, I know you're lying.
I don't know what you want me to tell you. I'm learning wizard stuff. I do spells.
You're obviously not a wizard if you can fight that good.
I don't
I don't want to fight that good. I don't know where that comes from. I just have
That's
the ability to fight.
That's what your classes are supposed to be, your innate abilities.
I don't want that. Having the ability to punch something, or slice something, or stab something, is the last thing I want to have to be good at. I don't want to be good at anything that can cause harm to other people. It's a complicated relationship because I need it to protect people. I need the abilities of some sort to protect people. At least with magic, I can learn that and feel better about taming that.
But you can tame your fighting too. It's not like you did great. You didn't hurt anyone. You did great when we were in that mine.
I threatened someone's life.
And I killed someone, Sorrow.
That's your whatever. That you do what you want to do.
I mean, that's fair. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to keep doing cheerleading. Because apparently I don't need to.
Yeah, there you go. You don't have to.
I feel like I've made this personality that I have to be.
Don't be it. You made a personality based off what what you thought your mother wanted. And she has proven to you you don't need to do that.
I know, but it's hard. I mean, it brings me friends and people think I'm cool.
Friends.
It brings me people.
Yeah, I feel like friends are more valuable than just people.
True.
Especially people that you actually don't want to be near.
Very valid. I do not like the other cheerleaders.
Yeah.
But, it helps being a cheerleader because I'm not a target. Granted, rather than target me over you.
No matter how many times I tell you it, I don't think you're going to listen, but I don't care if someone targets me.
I've noticed that you can handle your own, it seems.
Yeah.
Mr. Punching a ball of hands.
Yeah.
However, I don't want anything bad happening to you.
Bad things come my way. That's why I move a lot.
What kind of bad
Just let
things
it
come your
roll.
way that you have to move away from?
I wasn't a good student.
But that's not... I mean, you go to your classes occasionally and you do your tests.
I don't go to
But
my
you got
classes.
an A.
Yeah, because I just figured it out.
I got a B.
Well, I don't know how to help. I'm sorry.
You don't have to help. I'm just saying. You're really good in school. You're just not... You don't like going to classes.
It's always good at the start.
What could possibly go wrong later? What have you done before that could possibly be so bad?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
You have no recollection of what you've
I think
done?
my anxiety prevents me from really remembering things that have taken place the younger I am. Most of my young life is a blur.
I mean, it could also be the partner in crime you have in there. More so than your anxiety. I trust you. I don't think you're gonna hurt me. I don't think you're gonna hurt Darian. I don't think you're gonna hurt anyone at the school that doesn't deserve it.
And if I do?
Wasn't you. I know Sorrow pretty well at this point. And I know that you would never hurt anyone out of spite or for no reason.
Hopefully I don't break that trust. I don't want to break that trust, but I might.
I don't think you will.
I've been thinking, not very long, but for you to come back. If your mother knows something about me that I don't know, and you have a book that gave you a patron, is there a possibility we can have your mother help?
I could try. I could ask her.
I know she doesn't like me,
Let me give her a call.
but if she doesn't like me and she wants to help the one side of me,
Let me give her a
but
call.
I doubt it.
I'll give
Call
her a
your
call.
mother?
Yep.
Yeah, you call your mother.
Mm-hmm.
But her boping.
I have a weird question for you.
Okay.
If I had a friend who wanted to get rid of a demon
I know the friend.
Yeah, if Sorrow wants to get rid of his demon, how can we go about doing that? He had no clue that there was one in him at all.
You hear from beside you. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a demon. I just don't know what it is.
He's confused and he's scared because he has no idea.
It's more concerning that I could see it, because that's not normal.
I can't see it, but...
Well, that's because you're not me.
Fair enough. But Darian saw it one time with magic glasses that he had, but he just sort of explained it as, like, a big being of anxiety.
That's not how that works, I don't think.
But
maybe it does now. I don't know. How's changed?
Is there anything that you can do to help me? Or help him?
The easiest option.
I don't want to kill Sorrow.
Okay, well that makes things a little harder.
Could we exorcise the demon out of him?
So, here's the thing. It's... when someone has demonic energy, there's a couple different reasons why. Never is it because it's sharing the same vessel as one. This is not...
normal.
Not typical, no.
He's adopted. I don't know if that's got anything to do with it.
I don't think adopted children have demons in them.
He is an adopted tiefling. Don't tieflings come from him?
I don't think it's because he's a tiefling that he has a demon or devil in him. I assume it's a demon. Could be a devil. Which is more concerning that if it's a devil, that's even worse.
If we're already looking into my whole situation, maybe we can look into that too.
I will think about it. I will consider options, but I don't think it's looking good for him. In my experience, I don't really know anyone that specializes in something like this.
What about trying to communicate to it? I'd ask you.
You want to talk to it?
That kid's quite smart. That could be. Well, here's the issue is now if we communicate with it, will Sorrow ever come back?
I don't hear that side of the story, so I only get to hear what you say.
I feel like he would. I mean, he's had it for a while now, I'd assume.
Anxiety? Yeah, I have that a lot.
Well, whatever we do, it's not in our house. All right?
Yeah.
We're going to choose somewhere else.
We get time to a bench.
What?
Okay, so hell has changed a lot.
Hell.
A lot. And that's
they have
for a couple reasons. Now. And one of those reasons is we used to have 7 layers controlled by 7 archdevils. We only have about 4 of them now. Because of a long time ago, I was alive back then. I don't know what's in him. And that's more scary than if I knew exactly what he was.
So it's pretty ancient then.
Possibly.
I'd assume. Alright, well maybe I could find some information about...
Why am I being tied to a bench?
ancient devils.
I don't think a bench is going to hold him.
A tree?
I already tried to do my research and I found nothing in the library.
We were having nightmares for a while and he's seen something in his nightmares.
I'll look into communing with it. See if I can, I don't know, find some spiritual mumbo jumbo. Sometimes they're right about stuff. Maybe I can pull it out of him, talk to it, see what it wants. Aren't you into
spiritual mumbo jumbo? We
I'm
go to
into
church.
Magic and, like real stuff, not the whole, there was a god.
Why do we go to church then?
Because your father, I knew you didn't really care, neither do I. It's for appearances.
I always knew I was more like you.
I would hope so.
Is he my real dad?
I'm not going to talk about this right now, but I'm going to go look into stuff. And she hangs up.
I'm kind of glad I'm not present for this conversation. Not gonna lie.
So what'd she say?
My dad isn't my dad. She's gonna look into how to talk to your demon. She understands that you don't particularly want the demon. Like, you don't know about it. Didn't invite it in or anything.
Yeah.
So she's gonna look into talking to it in a way that doesn't kill you.
That would be ideal.
But I said I was more like her. She said I would hope so. And then I asked if my dad was my dad, and she said, I can't talk about this right now.
What?
So I'm gonna assume that my father is not my father.
And you didn't know that?
Why would I have assumed that my father was not my father? I just thought I got more of my mom's traits because she's a domineering person. I hope my demon isn't my father. It's the evil ex-boyfriend book. It's the book of the 7 evil exes. I summoned one.
Can I text Curtis?
Yeah.
I put, you okay?
You don't receive a response.
Oh, he's dead. Well, it's nice working with him. Anyway,
I'm gonna text Curtis.
Okay.
You okay?
You don't receive a response.
he's definitely dead.
Is it just delivered or is it just sent?
It's delivered.
Okay. His phone's at least charged.
I'm still crying.
I don't really know what to do from here.
I don't either.
And with that, that's all for this episode of Ivywood Incidents. Raise 5 stars in the comments. Goodbye.